Hi, this is Tanya back with the card of today for the 15th of March 2016. Um, the card that I've pulled for today is the Hanged Man. Oh, look at that light. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Right, not the nicest of cards here. A lot of conflicting thoughts, I feel. So rather than there being things happening externally, this is all about internally. This is all about, where you, oh, sorry about that card, like, yeah, this is all about what is going in internally. And it's sort of like not knowing which way to go, feeling very stuck, feeling like things aren't moving, so a lot of indecision, I feel, is around at the moment. It's like trying to make your mind up and not being able to, so it's like not even being sure of what your next move is. That's it. It's just really just being, um, I think it's a little bit more than being at a crossroads. It's indecision. It's like as soon as you think you come up with an answer, then you're sort of talking yourself out of it. So there's so much like going on, and it's a real feeling. Whenever this card comes up, I think the first word that always comes to mind with it is limbo. You're just feeling totally in limbo with it. The good thing is though with this is there is always a reason for it. If we look at the card, sorry, that light's terrible. If we look at the card, the guy in the picture is hanging by his foot. He's not hanging by his neck. If he was hanging by his neck, he would have to do something and have to do something quick. He's hanging by his foot there. Yes, there is two bare trees either side of him, so he does feel sort of closed in, like between a rock and a hard place. But he needs to take this time to actually like evaluate what is going on. In yoga and in Kundalini yoga, they always say that if you want to see things differently, stand on your head, because apparently when you stand upside down, the blood flow rushes and it's supposed to give you, I don't know, it's supposed to give you like more of a buzz and give you clarity as well. So this, I always sort of think of this when I see this card, I mean, his hands are tied round his back, but in a way, he's not flapping and, trying to get away, So it's, I don't think things are as serious as how you may be seeing them, And what I want to say at the moment is like, really take this time to ponder. There's no rush with this. Yes, I do feel there is a decision needs to be made, and I do feel you need to move forward, but I don't think it needs to be rushed. I think what you're doing is putting far too much pressure on yourself, if that makes sense. So as I said earlier, it's not the external forces that are causing this pressure and causing this limbo and stuckness. It's actually what you're doing by yourself. So like I say, try and look at things differently. I really feel that is a big message with this. Like turn things complete 180, and rather than seeing them how you are seeing them at the moment, see them from a completely different angle. And I don't think they will be as what's the word? I don't think they will bring as much anxiety, So the danger of this is, I think if you act too soon on something, you could make a rash decision, and we don't want that, because sometimes it's act in haste, repent at leisure, So, like I say, with this card, what I'm feeling is it's trust in the universe, surrender. Take that time. If he loosens his tension, he will just, he'll hang there. It's actually quite nice hanging sometimes, if you hang the hammock or something like that, it means being weightless. And when you're weightless and when you're not having to, struggle, and when you're not tense, this is when you can take that time to sort of get everything right in your head, and then start to get things in order, Another thing with this card as well is it often means that something's going to be got to be given up, like some sort of sacrifice, if that makes sense, you know. But it's like I really feel that this sacrifice, this small sacrifice, will have sort of huge gains in the future, if that makes sense. So it might not be what you want to do, but I do feel it's going to be beneficial for you, and because I feel at the minute, I don't know what it is around it, but it seems like it's sort of like, I don't know, like giving up self-care. I think, giving, that's what I don't feel that you're giving yourself that. Like I say, I really feel that you're giving yourself a hard time. This could be because others have put the pressure on you, but they've sort of stood back, and you could be going through your head everything that they've said, So please don't ignore your own needs as well when this card comes up, So like I say, whatever is going on at the moment, really try to look at it differently, look at the whole situation, not just your part in it, the whole situation differently, When you do that, I really feel that you will get like a deeper understanding of what is going on. I mean, like I say, the Hanged Man, he isn't doing anything. There's no movement at the moment, but sometimes that is good. I was talking to a friend today on the phone, and it was regarding a silly tattoo I got when I was in Thailand once. And basically what it says is, forget the past, you can't change it. Don't worry about the future, you can't predict it. Live for today. So it's just be. And my friend said they'd been practicing mindfulness. Um, and they were so surprised at how much they were getting done. Whereas normally they write themselves lists, and, they put all of this pressure on themselves. But just by practicing mindfulness and taking the I should out of, or this is what I'm meant to be doing, and actually looking at things in a fun way, and taking the pressure off themselves, they said that they'd got so much more done. They were buzzing. It was great to hear them. So I really feel that's what you need to do when this card comes in. Give yourself a break. You deserve it. Turn your head off for a while. Just let the blood flow to your head here, and think differently. Once the blood's there, everything will start. You'll probably get better ideas than what you had in the first place. So clarity will come. And I do feel that there's help with the universe coming in with this card as well, because it's trust and surrender. As I've said before, the universe always has our back. you know Everything will happen with divine time, and all of these cliches that sound ridiculous are all actually true. They're there for a reason. That's why people say them. So really take the pressure off yourself at the moment. There's no hurry to make decisions. Don't do anything rash. And hang in there. Sorry, Spirit just said hang in there. I like that one. Yeah, so like I say, just hang in there. The, the answers will come, and things will sort out when they want to, but just be a little bit more gentle with yourself today. I think that's what this card is bringing in. So hope you like that one. It's I like the Hanged Man. It always sort of gives you a forced break. It's like if you're driving to work and you get stuck in a traffic jam. A lot of people get really tense and they get angry, and they're like, oh, I've got to get to work. The thing is, you kind of get there any quicker. So I always see that like a bit like the Hangman card. So, just turn the music up, sit back, and enjoy that extra 5 minutes you get before you get into the stressful situation of work. When you can't go anywhere, when you're stuck, just, you know, sort of relax into it rather than fighting against it, because that is when we will get all uptight. And then by the time you start your day, you're all, and you scream at whoever brings you coffee or whatever. So, like I say, nice little analogy there of the Hanged Man. If you can't move, don't move. Just take that time just to be. So I hope you like that card today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram as well, Facebook and Twitter. If anybody would like a personal reading with myself, either click through Facebook or email lovebuddhatarot@aol.co.uk. For those in the UK, I do phone readings. and those sort of, other places I do Skype as well. So I know I've had a message recently saying, can you read for me? I live not in England. And that's not a problem at all. As long as you have Skype or FaceTime, we can do the reading over that. Okay, so I hope you like that card. Remember to just put them shoulders down, relax, let yourself just go a little bit floppy. That's what I like with the hangman. Just be floppy. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Satnam.